Oi. Oh, nice. My pre-roll is still off because of that meme. Oi. What a day, chat. What a day. Oi. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and run the ads again. And I'm going to vamp. Yo, what's up, Reevy? Bart rented a car with a phony driver's license and drove Millhouse, Nelson, and Martin to a wig outlet in Knoxville, and the car got crushed. And they're out of money. And they can't get home, and Bart's working as a courier, and just came back from Hong Kong. You mean the wig sphere? Okay. Let me just get everything kind of all set up again, chat. Usually during the, like, intro thing. Why is there an incoming ad break as well as the fucking 3-minute ads that I'm playing? God, I hate Twitch. We'll just vamp for a little bit, though. And let everyone get back. I had 10,000 viewers. Can you guys believe this? I had 10,000 viewers and then I had to end my stream to deal with some work stuff. Whoa. Woe is me. And I say whoa like Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, today was a pretty wild day of work. Everything was going really good, and I was like, you know what? I woke up early. I was working on stuff all day. I'm going to cut out a little early. I'm going to start my stream a little early. We're going to get into the slop somewhat earlier. And then the moment I was ready to change to the screen where I start playing slop, I got a text message that said internet was down in one of the offices, and I had to take care of it. So that's super fun. And not at all annoying. I am actually super relaxed about it. I actually really, really love working IT. It's really nice. It's cool. It's, what's nice about it is that you always have something to be stressed about. No matter what time of year, what time of day, what time of evening. Always something to be stressed about. And who doesn't love to be extremely stressed all the time? I know I do. That's why I play Randomizer Slop. But while I'm yapping and stalling for folks to be able to make their way on back here, I feel so bad too. Max Hamburgers was in chat and was like, as soon as I went live, he was like, hell yes. I just got home from work. And I was like, hell yeah, me too. Let me go ahead and edit this shit though. I just got to get all the YouTube stuff set up. Usually I do this while I'm waiting at the starting soon screen. But I figure, you know, I never do, like, the beginning part of stream where we're hanging out and talking. I always like when streamers do that, but I only have so much time to stream, you know? And I want to spend that time playing video games. It's funny, too, because I could just be yapping to no one. There's, like, double ads running right now, too, which is fun. Very cool. Very cool, Twitch. Thank you. Dan Clancy, thank you. Thank you for making this platform so good and laying off so many people so that it can't be made better. And thank you for making the app more like TikTok. Just what everyone was hoping for. Alright, we'll go to that. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. All in all, aside from the annoying stuff that just happened at the very start of my last stream 30 minutes ago, today was a good day of work. If you recall, yesterday I was pretty stressed about everything. And turns out it was a lot of stressing over nothing. Because it all went off nearly without a hitch. I would have said it went off without a hitch if I didn't have to start and then stop my stream. On account of it having a hitch. But hey, ain't that just the way? I'm excited for Slop today. I think we can go pretty far. We got a good start with a knight here. Windows is being really cool with how I'm trying to resize something. I think there's a setting in Windows 11 where you can stop it from, like, locking everything into place somewhere, and I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But we were all talking about the Hollow Knight Silk Song soundtrack earlier, and I was like, you know what? I'm just starting it over. Yeah, exactly, Max. I was just saying, did an early Carl summon ritual, but forgot to cancel the work summons. No, it's all good. It was one of those things where, if you were, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but I was talking about how I was very stressed about work this week because of a very stressful project that was like all coming to a head. Well, that project happened today, and it went off, I would say, without a hitch until I sat down and was ready to stream, because I was like, you know, I've been working since like 7 a.m. Worked on it a little bit last night. I'm gonna cut out early. I'm gonna start Slop early, go a little longer today with the Slop, and then as soon as I was ready to hit like scene transition, it was just like, nope. Yeah, overall it went really smooth. The recent thing that called me away from stream, little concerning. Still don't really know what caused it, but I set up an alert so that if it happens again, I don't just get someone from that office, you know, reaching out and being like, hey, our shit's down. So that's good. But I think everything is just about ready. How's everything sounding? I think everything probably sounds okay. It looks it's a little loud in my ears, but I don't think it's super loud on stream, so that's fine with me. Alrighty, we're gonna get started, baby. Carl Germ. The one and only, except for, I think there is someone who was like a famous author who had my exact name, and I'm not nearly as famous as him. Or maybe I'm more famous. He was in like the 1800s, and I don't think anyone really knows about him. So maybe, given recent technologies, I might actually be more famous than that guy who famously has the same name as me. I think there's also a guy on YouTube who has the handle Carl Germ. And I'm like, damn. He's had it for a while, though. And I was like, you know what? Sure. Sure, why not? Remember when you said I pushed everything back yesterday? Yes, I do remember that. Yeah. Hopefully that wasn't too bad today. Yeah, my stuff has been like a year of starts and stops on this project and various reasonings behind why we could do it or could not do it at other times. And it all worked out for the best in the end, but it's been like a stressful like year plus of this shit just looming over my head and being like, I just want this shit out of my way. Nuts on the phone today and scheduled 47 meetings. Holy shit. Wall of your apartment for project management? Holy shit. Well, hopefully that all goes smoothly for you. Is that the, I can't remember. Is that like the power washing shit? Weren't you like power washing, like, weren't you playing like IRL power washing simulator? Alright, let's go, chat. Let's see how the slop is today. I made it extra sloppy. I think the one weapon that was on the floor here was just like a little dagger. I think we don't want to take that yet. We just want to go right for the spear. Started a few things since then, hell yeah. Yeah, time is a fucking mystery to me. My job is constant stress all the time, and the past year has been extremely stressful for multiple different reasons, and it's been a lot of work, like, constantly. So I'm just like, yeah, like, last week, like, there was the time where I was talking about a death that I had in this randomizer, and I was like, yeah, that happened, like, I was, like, looking back to try and clip it. I was like, that happened, like, 3 weeks ago, right? And it was literally the last stream. And I couldn't remember that. And in a related note, I did another thing that was felt very good today, which was I scheduled an appointment with my primary care physician, and I'm hoping to get some ADHD shit going with that. I'm gonna see if I can talk about getting like a sleep apnea test. Dude, these guys never drop shit for me. Time is an illusion. I agree. How you doing, Crescent Moon Queen? Crescent Moon Queen, you talking about how good this Silk Song soundtrack is? Inspired me to just run it back. We're just listening to that all day today. But yeah, sorry about the false start earlier, chat. That is the joys of... Yo, we got the same gloves, buddy. I was wondering if we had, like, mostly the same outfit, but we do not. But yeah, that's the joys of having to work IT in order to make a living. Think you may be coming down with a cold? No, that's the worst. We don't need to touch that bonfire. I've been watching Distortion 2 do this challenge. And he's also doing King Boar's new mod, which is Bonfire Rando, and it looks so fucking cursed. It is something that I would try someday, but I want to get like a decent PB in this before I start throwing more bullshit at myself. You do high-rise maintenance management in capital projects? I don't know where the tail is. Okay, doesn't matter. You wish you were power washing again? Ugh. Hopefully the pay is good. I know that pay isn't everything, but high-rise maintenance management sounds like a whole lot of work that's probably very stressful. 14 buildings to take care of? Good lord. I can't even imagine. See, for me, I just have a bunch of... I just have, like, somewhere in the effect of, like, 10 to 15 office networks to take care of. Like, computer networks. I feel like the stakes are a lot lower than high-rise maintenance. But yeah, so today was a lot of coordinating with people because it's a new branch office that we have that is far enough away that makes it very difficult to just travel there. Like, if it was like a 3 to 5 hour drive, I would just bite the bullet, wake up early one day and drive there, but it is not that. I'm not super interested in 2026 with taking a flight. That's not for, like, something fun, you know? I know it's still, like, the safest way to travel and all of that, but I'm also like, I don't know, all the Boeing shit in recent years, all the... Not super interested in rolling those dice. Large Soul of a Lost Undead, I think, is probably more than 500.
What's that?
But if not, it's not a big deal. I don't mind losing a little bit. Oh, dude, I thought I was going to hit the worm guy and get wormed. I do not want to get wormed. It is definitely a lot. Yeah, a lot of your buildings are government buildings. Yeah, it can get needy for sure. Okay, so the Hydra is here. I think that's okay. Hey, what's up, fairies? How you doing? Yo, chat, you want to see something cool? So you know how, like, coffee, there's, like, cold brew. It's your birthday today? Well, happy birthday. Everyone wish fairies a happy birthday. Hell yeah. I'm gonna try and PB this run, just for you. In lurk mode? Hell yeah. Sorry you missed out on a solid hour's worth of potential slop because of work bullshit, but have a good night. Enjoy the GF time. But yeah, luckily, with regards to, like, the project being quiet, this branch office is in a different time zone. They're an hour behind. Oh, we're gonna see if this works now. Does this guy come to life? He sure does. I'm so glad that Matt fixed that, dude. I'm just so happy that Matt fixed that. I'm really glad. But yeah, with regard to that, they are an hour behind, but I think it's getting to the point of the day where they're leaving the office anyway. So even if the network goes down now, that's something I can look at later. Yeah, fixed. Not ideal. Okay, so we have a couple of souls in our pocket. On a call. So I'm not on a call now. I don't know if that's still the pinned message. I think that probably expired, but I did have to take a call earlier. But like I said, luckily it is now the end of the day. See, that's what I get for trying to, like, start stream early. It was, like, one of those things, too, where I had a feeling that it might just be, like, a network blip. But I was like, I don't want to just fucking be streaming. Even though I did work over my 8 hours that I work in a day, or ostensibly that I'm supposed to work in a day that I get paid for. Even though I already hit that, you know, it wouldn't be a great look for them to be like, hey, what the fuck? Our network's down and our IT guy's playing Dark Souls. Wasn't interested in doing that. I mean, I was very interested in doing that. I just can't do that, you know? But yeah, it was like one of those things where it kind of just resolved itself after like a half an hour, and I was like, great, that's exactly what I thought was happening, but, you know, I still had to be looking at it. What was I going to say about coffee? That's right. Thank you for reminding me. ADHD. So you know how there's cold brew? There's something that I like to have that's similar to cold brew because it is cold, and it is when you don't drink all of yesterday's coffee or the morning's coffee and you come back to it later, and it's been sitting around a while, so it's just room temperature, and I call that shit old brew. And I got, if eagle-eyed viewers may remember that yesterday I was drinking this Wawa coffee, which is still right here next to me, and now it is old brew. Let's see how it tastes. God damn, dude, I am going to be so sad when they get rid of this flavor. If they sold beans of it, or if they sold grounds of it, I would be stockpiling that shit. I would be putting it in a fucking hyperbolic time chamber so I can just have it forever. Cold from the fridge, best thing in the morning? Hell yeah. Yeah, most of the coffee that I drink is this Philly-based, it is based, and also based in Philly, company called La Colombe. You may or may not have seen it. They are pretty big now. They have like canned coffee, like canned lattes and stuff that are very good. I love going to La Colombe. It's a really nice little cafe. Found out recently that a Philly legend, Lauren Hart, who's Gene Hart's daughter, who sings at every important Flyers game and has for like my entire life of watching the Flyers. Like years ago when they were demolishing the Spectrum, I got to meet her there, which was really cool. Oh good, a fucking chained prisoner. Wonderful. But she's lovely. I just found out that she's married to the co-founder of La Colombe, and I was like, hell yeah, dude. I'm even happier to support. To only drink their coffee. We do need the I'm sorry carving, for sure. This dude can come in here. Holy shit. I don't know if the bonfire gets rid of him either. I like, realized that, like, as he was... Honestly, we might just want to kill him. I don't know if this gets rid of him. Or if he's, like, the Baraniki Knight. I think it does. Holy shit. So we got Twinkling, but I don't think we got any Demon Titanite. We do not have any Demon Titanite. It's expensive to level this thing up anyway. Chad, I learned an important thing watching Distortion 2 earlier. Okay, so we got 2 rings here, 2 of which aren't that expensive, so we got good insurance against the Calamity Ring. But Chad, I learned that if you have green Titanite shards, you can feed those to Framped and get regular Titanite shards, which is fucking awesome. Let's go see what Sif is. I do kind of want to fight this guy. I think we can probably... I don't know how much this guy is worth, but we can probably, like, sort of cheese him through here. Just because I don't feel like dealing with him every time I want to come through here. God, he's so fucking scary, dude. Oh, fuck. That was a bad cue. So, since we're fat rolling here, I actually don't want to do that. We'll just run. We need to put some respect on this guy's name. I think he chases me like super far. I don't know if he can actually leave that arena though. I don't think these guys give a lot of souls, but he is dropping something and I am tempted to pick it up because it could be Demon Titanite. I could parry this guy, but I don't trust parrying without a shield. Let's try dickhead. Decent amount of souls, especially if we can level this John up. I think we'd be in pretty good shape. Chad, I think that's Bed of Chaos. I think that's a free boss kill right there and some souls. The hardest thing about this is getting past this fucking skeleton guy, but we can usually get him to fall, I think. Yeah. Hell yup. I think I might have heard that someone... We don't have a vermifuge, right? It's really tempting to get this helmet off, but it's not the worst right now. It's not the worst right now, and the added poise is kind of good. God, dude, the Silk Song soundtrack is so good. I was saying this yesterday, but I remember when I was playing through it, I was like, these songs are good, but I don't know if it's as good as Hollow Knight, you know? But, like, listening to it now, I'm like, this shit is actually good as hell. Alright, I think we do need to kill her. I don't really want to get blasted by her. Peek. Okay, luckily that guy is blocked by the Torch Hollow. Hey, Pajo. How's it going? Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. So far, so good. So far, the luck's been good. I'm excited for the answer to your question the other day about the GDQ VOD. Whoa! I think Capra can come up here, but... A little bit scary, honestly. A little bit scary. Crystal Knight Shield. What's the stability on this thing? But yeah, chat, I got word today that the The GDQ run, the hot fix, is going to be on the GDQ YouTube channel, which I am very happy about. I would much rather have that be the case than be on my small channel, you know? Holy shit, dude. Don't do this to me, dude. Pasaka. Please, please, please. I don't think we have any homeward bones, right? We didn't get a homeward bone. We're just running, dude. Love a near-death experience to get the adrenaline pumping. This is like a good start. We're heavy as fuck. So I don't love that, but... Torch Hollow actually terrifying. I also don't love that we have to fight with the fucking chained prisoner. Okay. See, I'm glad that we have Havel's helmet on and not Egghead, because if we had Egghead, we would have been dead as dirt. It's fine that we had 1 HP. I do really like that you can see what boss is replacing Moonlight Butterfly. Yeah, so at Sif we do get a free homeward bone. We got pretty good strength and dexterity right now, so we're just going to try and get as close to... This dude's always fucking milling around, dude. He's milling around. See if we can, like, bait him here. And then have him get stuck on that pillar. I would really like to kill him, but he can fit through this doorway. And he can just spear my ass. Yeah, I think that VOD should be going live at some point this week, Pajo. So if you if you're not already following Games Done Quick, does anyone know how to fight them? They're pretty easy if you can like fast roll and like have distance on them. They're not the worst, but like in permadeath, they're always scary. Okay, 25 is very good. So we're pretty heavy. And we are fat rolling, which is not ideal. But if we do come upon Gwyn, we could probably fight him. Again, not ideal, but... I don't know what my gauntlets are, but I don't think it would be enough to... So I'm not sure if he has infinite large, but 500 for infinite large isn't too bad. See, these guys aren't so bad, but like when you see them in the randomizer, they're fucking miserable. Especially the Black Phantom versions. You watched some very old randomizer runs 5 to 8 years ago, and chain prisoners were much more common. Yeah, so that's the old randomizer where it kind of just put a bunch of different enemies everywhere. You could, like, randomize bosses in there, so you could have, like, 3 Artoriuses. Or, oops, all Ornsteins, you know? I want to see if this guy drops something every time. He does, so we're going to have to investigate that when we can loot. Yo, what's up, Akubar? What is my favorite non-Euclidean room inside Moe's Tavern? Illegal Panda Storage Room? That's probably the best. Is the Illegal Panda Storage Room the same room that they have the orca from SeaWorld? Because if so, that's probably my favorite one. One of my favorite Moe bits in The Simpsons is definitely when they go to, like, the pawn shop or whatever, and the guy's like... He's like, Moe's talking to the guy, and he's like, listen, you gotta give me back my floor. My customers are walking around on pipes. He goes, hey, I told you, you don't get your floor back until you pay your bills. And he goes, oh, but I don't want to. You think the Orca room is also the Russian roulette room? Probably. That's a good question. I would have to watch every single Simpsons episode to get an accurate answer to that. Which I'm down to do, honestly. It's been a while since I've watched a lot of The Simpsons. It's just so hard to find, like, good viewable versions of The Simpsons. I like the 4:3 aspect ratio. Okay, so I am a little bit afraid of this undead dragon just because I don't really know how to fight him. The Speakeasy, the best damn pet store in town. You believe they had little or no distinction between normal mobs and mini-bosses. That is correct. In the old randomizer, 100%. But yeah, I agree. Having the chain prisoner in the mini-boss pool is infinitely better. Now, if we could just do that with the fucking dragon butts, too, then we'd be smooth sailing, but... Okay, the Vagrant doesn't see me yet. I'm debating about whether I even fight the Vagrant or not. So we have a shield, and we can hold the shield and attack. This does, like, no poise damage or anything. Like, no problem. But yeah, I think I like the Silk Song OST for much different reasons than the reasons I like the Hollow Knight OST. Will he drop some twin humanity? El Zilcho. Gonna take it very easy here. Speaking of enemies I don't know how to actually fight. This fucking guy. I think that guy's gonna be a firebomb situation. Bellheart, I'm gonna cry. Dude, Silksong, man, that is a game that I do kind of wish I could have a first playthrough of it again. Now, having said that, the first act of Silksong had me mauling so fucking hard. I was so pissed. Constantly playing that fucking game. But the vibes are so good in it. I was like, I loved the story. I loved the characterization of Hornet. Which I was worried about because she's like a silent... I guess not a silent protagonist, really, but she doesn't, you know, she doesn't have too much going for her. I was like... Are they just going to make her a silent protagonist, or are they going to, you know, flesh out her character more in a way that I don't like? But I ended up really liking the way that she was. I think they did a good job on that game. Okay, so I remember the last time we came to Darkroot Forest here. It was a little more cursed than what I was used to. I don't know if that's because of the update to the enemy randomizer, or... See, there's always that T-posing enemy there. It's the second time I've seen him. It's the only time I've seen a T-posing enemy in the mat rando. Yo, what's up, Cosmic? Hello, Donnet on YouTube. Hello. What do we got over there? There's a Vagrant, I believe. Normal Vagrant, but I think he's just kind of walking a path. Oh no, he sees me. Okay, that's fine. Come on, you little shit. Drop some humanity, punk. I never see these guys drop humanity. Dragon butts are no fun too. Yeah, today you watch Regal's run, and one butt was placed near Undead Merchant. Regal was saying that earlier. I missed that, but holy shit. I am live. I already did say hi to you. Pay attention. Use your eyes. All of the context clues that you could ever need to tell if someone is live or not are right in front of you. You need to grow up. You need to learn to observe before you speak. Widow sounds weird without the constant barrage of loud bells. I only played through Silksong once, so a lot of these songs to me, I don't really have too much of a frame of reference for, like, where it is in the game, but I really do want to replay Silksong. That would be kind of fun to do on stream, I think. Yeah, we do got the spear, and I would like to hold on to it for as long as I can. Well... Yeah, she had infinite twinkling or something, right, Paho? When Regal had her die to the dragon butt. Look at my mans, dude. My man's looking real good. I love this dumb hat. You think you'll replay it when the DLC comes out? I think that's a good time for me to wait as well. I don't think they have a date for that, right? I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to just be like, hey, it's next week. That's kind of what they did with Silksong in general, which was wild. Yeah, what's up, Barricade? Yes, the stream is live again. Sorry about that earlier. I was very excited to start stream early, and then that was not in the cards because of dumb work stuff. They just said 2026. Okay, I'll probably wait then, since it's almost halfway through 2026. But I also wouldn't mind... I mean, I got a lot of games that I'm playing off stream as well that I want to finish. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire 2, or Slay the Spire, I should say, because I would like to play Slay the Spire 2. Chat, should we start the Gamba? Looks like people are kind of starting to realize that the stream is, in fact, live again. We'll start a Gamba over on Twitch. Prediction, same one as always. Will we get a PB this stream? PB just means that I kill more bosses than I ever have before. Which means we got 4 more to kill. Maybe this one will be an easy one. And you got 30 minutes to predict. And that will run until the end of stream. It's not necessarily this run. Forgot to check which way Dark Side was, but that should be fine. Betting it all on red? Hell yeah. I see a blue icon next to your name, though. Okay, if it's Super Ornstein, we should be okay. God, he looks so cool. But you're blue. Try and separate these fucking clowns. I guess we can see how much damage we do to him. We might be able to get far enough away from Ornstein, or from Smo, that he's not really a problem. I think we bail. I think we bail. Call me Christian for the way I'm about to fucking bail, dude. Damage just isn't there. Totally doable fight. Sad to walk away from the 40,000 souls and to lose the 2 humanity, but we can go and check We can go and check Taurus Demon, maybe. Because we know it's not gonna... I think that was the right call. I could have fought them, but, like, with heavy roll and shit, and still kind of taking a lot of damage there, I don't think it was really worth it. It's a marathon, not a sprint, you know? Speaking of, this fucking guy scares the shit out of me every time. I want to kill him so bad. It's funny having to learn all the weird little geometry of this room. Oh, we had chunks and cheap infinite firebombs? Yeah, that's a bummer of a merchant to lose. Chad, I just had the weirdest craving for, like, the really shitty cheesesteak Hot Pockets. Ones that, like, weren't even, like, cooked particularly well, you know? God, I want to loot that so bad, dude. It could be Demon Titanite. But we'll go and fight Taurus. We'll see how many bosses we can kill. We can get an idea of what Taurus is. We don't really have anything to lose as well if we have to Dark Sign away. Yeah, just having to do lightning damage on Ornstein and Smo is really not ideal. I think it would have been fine. It might have been fine to, like, attack Smo first, but, I mean, lightning damage really falls off around Anorlando, even with this weapon. Like, the lightning spear's not very good. Check the spoiler run. Yeah, that's usually how Regal does it. We gotta kill the Picasa. Pisaka. I always fuck that up. Whoa! Very cool how far these fucking guys can teleport. It's only 800. They also drop something, though. Alright, we do have one humanity if we need it. The Picasso, exactly. Cut that motherfucker's ear off. The Pisaka. Holy shit, Havel. Fast Havel, dude. I think he's also got... He can also parry me. I do not want to kill him. He's gonna fucking backstab me. I can fucking feel it. I think we're okay. Ooh, fuck. Ugh. Excuse me? Is this fucking Dark Souls 2? Havel? Havel, I'm gonna need you to fuck off, brother. How the fuck did he backstab me? With Super Smo, I think we might be able to get him to fall off. It's another Smo. I'm seeing double. 4 Smos. Welcome to Smo's Tavern. What does Havel usually drop? Is he just fucking off? Alright, no. Not too bad. Can we just punch this guy down? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? God, I hate this enemy so much. I forgot we don't have the shield! We don't have the fucking shield because of Havel! Fuck! God damn it, dude. We should have just fucking bailed, man. Fuck. God damn it, dude. Fuck it, man. God damn it. Fuck. Oy. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. I'm relaxed a bit. I could give a shit. I could give a hell. What a fucking weird juggle there. Where was Lord Vessel? Where was Lord Vessel? Lord Vessel was in a hidden room behind the fireplace. Where was the doll? Peculiar doll was in New Londo Ruins. In the corner of the bottom floor of Ingward's building. I don't know how bad that is in this rando, but... Where was Crest Key? Crest Key was... on the hardened lava just before the first Capra demon. Alright, well, whatever. Who cares, dude? Who fucking cares? I don't care. It's fine. We're gonna randomize. We're gonna run a new one. It's like, I don't know what I like better. Starting with good stats and a good weapon so we can go and try and kill bosses. Or just being able to loot right away. Crest Key the Clown. The bank goes bust? Not yet. Your channel points are still safe, believers. It is until the end of stream. We do not run them every run because some runs end very quickly. Believers, don't worry, your check is in the mail. Your channel point check is in the mail. Doing an oral run. Ugh, man, chat. Bandit looking a little nice with it. See, the sorcerer's stats fucking suck, though. Having so much in attunement. It also means that we'll be able to find that later. Bandit's better because this weapon is easier to upgrade. Are leash points longer in rando or remastered? I don't know, honestly. So, if you're asking about Havel specifically, the reason that Havel was better at chasing me is not remastered. It's because he's not wearing his gigantic heavy armor. Hey, what's up, Lisa? Thank you for the good luck. I fucking need it. This challenge is so mean. It wasn't really luck that got me killed last time. I mean, I guess you could maybe say that. We're gonna go with the Delta Farmer again. Because I got some unlucky boss luck, but mostly just a fumble. I thought I was trying to use a shield that literally was just replaced. Let's see what we got this time. Chat, does anyone remember if the hammer was in my left hand or my right hand? I always forget. I want to say it was in my... I think it was the right hand. I think the other weapon was kind of dog shit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we got Ceaseless to start. Not too bad, because sometimes the RNG is a little wacky with them. Another one. Brother, I'm trying a dark sign here. Yeah, I think this was like the pickaxe or whatever. Yeah, it's fine actually because I want to be able to kill this guy. Because I knew he was going to Tranquil Walk of Peace me. Don't dink. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we don't have the Estus yet, so we're going to grab this. I think that was the move. I think we had to grab the pickaxe. We had to burn the pickaxe right away, but that's fine. This guy should be weak to the pickaxe? That's what I'm saying. It's like Demon Souls rules, you know? It's like the mine in Demon Souls. He's weak to a hammer, though. I'll take that. Did he give me more souls that time? Why did he give me 81 that time? Is there some, like, meme where, like, Tranquil Walk of Peace, like, dampens the amount of souls you get or something? I don't think so. Are we discovering new tech? Are we discovering live new mechanics? So Ceaseless should be pretty easy to kill here. And he's not a particularly interesting fight anyway, so... He would have been free elsewhere, I think. Most likely, but... It's whatever. We take what the seed gives us. We have no choice. We just accept it. Can I hit him from out here? Is he big enough that I can hit him from out here? I think I can. I think we've done this before. There's gonna be a bone wheel out of nowhere, dude. I just don't want to activate his... I mean, it's probably a good test for the new update of the randomizer to make sure he doesn't just, like, walk away like he has been. Come on, dude. Thank God these guys are scaled down, because Jesus. Even still! Dude, that worm scared me. I gotta say, I don't love the situation that we're in. Interesting pathing he took. Yes! Fall damage, dude. That was a bad combo of enemies, because, I mean, these DLC guys are always a nightmare. Whoop! I want to check. I'll take a chunk. Doable? That's kind of how I read it. I don't know why he was just chilling there. I can't hit him because of the ceaseless geometry. I guess we could always, if he does, like, walk away, we could always just... Oh, we didn't even do any damage to him. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Not really the best test by just one-shotting him, but... I'll take it. Oy. So wait, what was dropping, was it the plant guy that dropped chunks? That's probably good to keep in mind. The tree enemy, like the DLC farmer guy? I don't think there was a regular tree enemy, right? God, my memory is just baffling. Kind of like the fashion we got going on here. Yeah, DLC farmer. Call me naughty farmer. Chat, we are officially done yesterday's coffee. I can now drink today's coffee. The Silk Song soundtrack is so atmospheric. Oh, this guy's still kicking it. Yo, what's up, Defiance? Oh, I know. I know, and I appreciate it. And I know you know. Vagrant, not worth killing. He's not going to drop humanity. He never drops humanity for me. Snake Mage, not worth killing. I can bully this guy, so it's fine. Oh, man, I really want to... I want to loot so bad, dude. Reminder, chat, we do have a prediction going. If I will PB this stream. Still a lot of stream left. Plenty of time to PB. Yeah, you know, I'll take the twin humanities. Take all of that you got. We got some free souls here. What kind of curse do you think will be awaiting us? Dude, I still can't believe Havel backstabbed me. Did I, like, miss going into the... Going into the fog wall? And then he was just like, oh, backstab time. That build was fun and that seed seemed pretty good, but... Don't mind me. Excuse me, sir. I don't know if I've ever seen Hellkite Drake there. I wonder if that's, like, just weird luck that I had, or if it's, it is now possible to put that there with the update to the rando. Yo, what's up, Hoonigan? I am famously not winning at this challenge. We have a potentially promising start. It is another lightning weapon, so if we run into Ornstein and Smo, we're in a little bit of a predicament, but... Okay, so that time it only took 4 hits. Must have got an extra point of damage or something. Hoonigan Neil, are you winning, son? I am not. Chat, I'm so glad that that work project is done. I wish I could bottle this feeling up. Yo, what's up, Zephyr Gaming? This is not a speedrun. I do speedrun Dark Souls. This is kind of the opposite of a speedrun. I have to be really careful in this run. I have to be very slow and meticulous because I'm doing a randomizer, enemy and item randomizer. The items are fully shuffled. I have an auto-equip mod on, so anytime I kill an enemy like that one there that I would love to kill because he's very annoying, he could potentially drop a weapon.
Prime Minister!
Holy shit, Defiance.
For the one run, Cap.
Well, that Silksong sting happened in perfect timing after the sub alert. Thank you so much for the 3 months, Defiance. Thank you for the Prime sub. I will update the health bar here in a second. We also got Ninnies. Had the sub earlier, so we got to update it for that. Sorry for interrupting. No problem at all. I'm always fine to be interrupted. But yeah, I have an auto-equip mod on. So anytime I pick up any weapon, any item, it could be a weapon that gets rid of the one that I am currently holding, which I do not want to happen. We'll use the Twin Humanity, because it gives us a little more defense. And we just bought it, so it's not like it's one that we're... So yeah, this is kind of like a strategizing challenge more than anything. It's not necessarily a difficulty challenge. Is he going up? These guys are very scary, man. I think we should be safe now, but I don't even know if he can really... Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, the timer in the corner. Just to give people an idea of how long the run's been going on. It's likely to go for Many, many hours, depending on how deep I can go. The goal is to kill as many of the bosses as fast as we can. But I'm also doing this glitchless. If I was using glitches, this would be no problem. It is permadeath, that is true. That is an important distinction that I forgot to mention. You're keeping your eye on George's bonfire location randomizer? Yeah, Dist was playing that earlier, and it looks extremely cursed. I'm being modest. Surely this will go to 30 minutes. Okay, so a dragon butt just died. Am I planning on doing it all in one stream? I do not have that kind of time, unfortunately. I would love to. I just heard a door slam. I think it might just be because the shape of my house is kind of strange. And with the windows open, there's just like... Oh yeah, get your predictions in. I always kill this guy because it's a free 5,000 souls most of the time. He did attack me the other day, so I gotta be careful of that, but... Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can... Actually, you know what? I am gonna let the ads run, chat, just because I'm gonna be attacking this guy for like 5 minutes, so it doesn't matter. So you won't miss anything. I'm gonna run the ads over on Twitch. I apologize. I wouldn't run them if I didn't have to. You won't miss anything. It'd be funny if I hit the run ads button and then immediately got hit by that AoE somehow. Explosion emoji. It's like I script this. There's been multiple times where I've just run ads while fighting this version of Seath. They might watch this and think, hey, this is really cheesy. This is really dumb. But I guarantee you there's going to be a dragon butt in the way of something very easy. Mr. Holy Prime shit! Minister! Another Prime sub. Holy shit. Akubar. Holy shit. Kicking off the hype train. Holy shit. Thank you for the Prime sub. Let's go ahead and update the health bar, too, while we're waiting for... It's 3 subs that we got so far today, so... Getting pretty close. So, yeah, Seath being here, this one isn't, like, the boss version of Seath. It's the mini-boss one. Yo, fairies, thank you for the large emote. The big Masato. I appreciate that. That also will contribute to lowering the health bar here. What are we at now? I think we are at... You wonder what Dragon Society was like? Yeah, I wonder too. I feel like it was probably pretty cool. Like, Gwyn seems kind of like an asshole. Alright, so we got about a minute left on the ads, chat. So we'll just be chilling and chatting. But yeah, so that version of Seath right there is not actually, like, the boss version of it. It's the mini-boss one that usually you can't kill. But because of this randomizer and because it's permadeath, it's kind of been designed so that you can kill the mini-boss Seath, and that one will be replaced with something else, which will also be killable. Even though in that arena, you usually can't. So you'll just go to that arena and kill that mini-boss, and then you'll end up in the jail for the jail escape. Jail escape, which is something I literally never do. In randomizers or otherwise. Yo, he's selling the thank you carving this time. He was selling help me last time. I think this is a bad exchange rate. I think Soul of a Hero usually only gives you 10k. He's got green Titanite shards, which we can turn into regular Titanite shards via Seath. He's got repair powder as well, but I don't know if that's really worth it. God, there's so much fucking bullshit on my chat screen here. There we go. He's got a Dragon Scale for 1,000. He does have the lightning spear, which doesn't help us too much. Okay, so we know he has green, and we can turn green into normal. So my favorite part about Dark Souls is it lets you turn green into normal. Yeah, before Gwyn, like, killed all of them, I wonder how it was. Let's level up Dexterity. Because we're going to need to go towards that anyway if we're going to be using other items. Even Pinwheel could be terrifying in the wrong place. I don't know if you saw some of my clips on Twitch, Pajo, but I have died more than once to Pinwheel in this challenge because Pinwheel got hands. Hey, Fairy Cold, how you doing? Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Seeing the lore of Havel, Ornstein, and Nameless, they form some kind of resistance. Was Ornstein a part of the resistance? I don't remember that. I do know that Havel was suspected to be part of the resistance because he's got, like, the occult club and stuff. Oh, there's the dragon butt. Okay. That kind of hampers things a little bit. We'll see if we can get him to fall. So he's out of the way for now, but that... I don't trust that. I don't trust not getting hit by him. I was going to check Butterfly, but I'm a little gun-shy now. I think we do Seath. Or Sif. I always mix them up. Packing your grinder? Hell yeah. I'm doing really good. I had a very stressful, looming work project that finally got wrapped up today, and it went more smoothly than I anticipated. And I anticipated it to go smoothly. Like, I did a lot of legwork to make it go smoothly. But there's always the chance that it might not, and there might be factors that you didn't account for and things of that nature. And it went really well, so I'm very stoked about that. It was a long day today, which is why I started streaming earlier. And then I was like, man, that was really good. Like, things went really well with that. And then it very quickly may not have gone well because, like, one of the aspects of it, I got a text that, like, the network was completely down. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, it begins right as I was about to start my Slop stream. After I stopped my stream and I hopped back onto my work computer and everything and started working, my coworker was like, I thought you said you were leaving for the day. I was like, I thought I was too. Oh yes, the gay robot bugs. Hell yeah. Man, what a good game. There were so many moments in Silksong that were so touching that I did not expect, like, bug game to be making me have feelings, you know? I mean, Hollow Knight was pretty good with that as well. I don't love having to use Estus, but... Got one of these ogres. I think I hear what that is, and I'm very afraid of it. Chat. I was trying to get him to fall off the cliff. You can get him to fall off the cliff, but... man. Ain't that just the way? Oh, we forgot to update the attempts as well. I think we're on 55 now. Or I think that was 55, so we'll go to 56 now. Ain't that just the fucking way? So that's... If I knew that it was Sanctuary Guardian, I could have played that a little better, I think, but... Really fucking rough there, because, if I wanted to get to the Sif fight, because you get a free 40k souls, potentially. And, there's no way I'm sneaking past him, you know? Dude, this song is so fucking good. I love this song so much. Alright, let's see. Let's re-roll. I guess we can also check the spoiled log. See where things were. I at least want to know where the Lord Vessel was. I like to do that and just be like, oh, it was a doomed run before it even began. But recently, all of the rando stuff has seemed pretty good. Lord Vessel was in the graveyard, chat. So if that was a loot run, we could have been in pretty good shape. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, you can get the Sanctuary Guardian to run off there. It was just really unfortunate that I was kind of on my back foot by the time it... By the time I realized what it was. Like, I heard it, and I was like, I gotta fucking run. It got really close to... I mean, it also almost knocked me off at one point. Oh, for sure, yeah. If I get Blacksmith Hammer, I like, need to go and kill bosses. Never really worth... Ooh, this is also a really good start. I mean, we'll be heavy, but... Hey, what's up, Allie? We're doing another Arl run. Okay, and it is in the shield hand. So now the question is... Do we want to use the short sword and loot a little bit and come back for the Fury sword? Because that seems like it might be appealing. I doubt we'll have anything better than that. Pyromancer with that's pretty good, but again, heavy as shit. Deprived with that is also pretty good, but I think... Let's go with Warrior, and maybe we do the return trip thing. Because knowing we have Quelaag's Fury Sword is pretty good. Oh yeah, of course. I literally bare minimum. Bare minimum, Allie. I'm happy to do anything I can to help. And just always be vocal for trans rights. Because it's always been important, but it feels especially important now. You're getting a fever? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. Do not do the dying part of that, though. Your elbow's hurting? Damn. Okay, I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess I really kind of want to loot, chat. It could backfire on us, but just knowing we have Quelaag's Fury Sword, I feel like that kind of changes things a little bit. That changes my strategy up quite a bit, huh? I think we just need to do Quelaag's Fury Sword, honestly. I did not see it. Yes. Make sure you prioritize health and recovery for sure. I will I'll definitely check your posts after the stream, though. I hope things are okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I really would have liked to have grabbed the other sword here and used that for the early game, but I don't really trust myself being able to beat Manus without a good weapon here. Yo, what's up, Mo? Oh, really? Trump got ghosted? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, it's like all DLC enemies here. See, I could have pillaged. I mean, let's see. I could also... Ah, fuck it. Chunks. Bloatheads dropping chunks. Oh, that sounds horrible. Nothing bone, though, at least. Hopefully the cyst can either, like, dissipate or... God damn it. I guess we'll potentially get another, Well, we can go in the front door and then fight Manus that way. Hopefully it doesn't require any kind of, like, surgery or anything. Hopefully it can be, like, drained. Alright, I think we just gotta fucking go for it, man. I'm not the best at fighting Manus. I would like to... I rolled. I need to, like, be careful of stamina here. It might just be dead, chat. Okay, luckily the Wombo combo's not doing too much in the Asylum. I need to just, like, wait for good openings. I don't know if that's a good opening. I think it might be. That is a good opening. Heavy rolling is so bad in this fight, dude. I meant to roll there. How did that hit me, dude? Oh, God. Holy shit. The dragon butt's just gonna fall on me and kill me now, watch. Yeah, Manus fucking dead. Okay. It's good to get him out of the pool, honestly. That's, like, kind of an ideal start. I would have really liked to have saved the Quelaag Fury Sword, but there's no way I would have beat him. Like, maybe we wouldn't be fat rolling and it would have been a little easier, but I need to get better at that fight. Only... It is tempting to do... I don't know, like... Coming up sometime soon, I would like to maybe do, like, an early Saturday stream or something. Where I just do the no upgrade challenge. All bosses. It's a really good way to learn all the boss moves. It's just like anytime I can stream, I just want to stream Slop. Wait. Right, let's put this stuff on. We'll try and save our humanity. This is a cool helmet, but goddamn, I feel like it's heavy. But yeah, chat, how's everyone's week going so far? On site with Pinwheel. After he embarrassed me in front of everyone. On site with this motherfucker. 3,000 souls, too. Now streaming Zoids on GameCube. I never played Zoids. I never got into Zoids. I'll take that. He's got a tower shield. How lovely. You had a total tire blowout last night? Ugh. That's awful. I'm glad to hear you're chilling otherwise, though. It's always worth it to do a little bit of soul farming here. I don't really want to fuck with that vagrant. I think I hear a dragon butt somewhere. I hear something stomping around. Oh no, maybe it's just this Chaos Eater. Yeah, there's a lot of this area is kind of like a piñata fiesta where I can potentially get a lot of souls here. Yeah, like 3,000 souls for free. I'm not going to fuck with the big skeleton. I don't like those guys. I could kill him pretty easily, but it has been a solid week. I was very, very stressed coming into this week because of the big work project. But I'm happy to report that that is now behind me. And I can focus on the next couple of stressful projects that I have. I did win. Yeah, we won. And I decided that I wasn't satisfied. So we're going to win again. That's why you didn't get your channel point payout, Reevy. It's because I won. So yeah, chat. If you've been watching for a little bit, and you saw the way that my fights with Titanite demons typically go, that is no longer the case because Matt has fixed their AI. And I am playing on the latest version of it. Yo, you finished your liquor cabinet project? Hell yeah. That sounds sick. That sounds like a fun project. My question for you, though, is do you have the only thing that will make a liquor cabinet truly complete? Do you have a bottle of Fernet in your liquor cabinet? Tempting to pick it up, but I'm not gonna. You're just trying to keep it even? Well, I appreciate that. I also want all of my doubters to know that if I were in your position... Wait, these guys were dropping chunks, right? If I was in your position as a doubter, I would be doubting. Always. I would always be throwing down on doubt. It's the easy, safe bet. A fun bet to do would probably be what kills Carl next. I want to believe. I appreciate that. I also want to believe. Not familiar, don't drink alcohol as much as you said. Well, I can stop you there and say that I think that no one really should drink alcohol. So I think saying I don't drink alcohol as much as I should, you know. Fernet is an acquired taste. It sort of tastes like toothpaste. The White Sox are doing a Pope hat giveaway. I guess that makes sense, right? He's from Chicago, right? Chat, did you guys see the Carolina Hurricanes? Had the beer skate. They had little cups. Real Malort fans here. You a Malort fan, Akubar? I've had Malort, and I gotta say, I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. It's not that bad. Like, it's not good. I'm not like, oh, it's actually really good or anything, but I remember having it and expecting something horrible, and I was like, I am fine with drinking this. And a White Sox fan? That's really cute. Hell yeah. I think everything that I've seen from the new Pope is that he's pretty based. As much as, like, a Catholic, you know, leader of the Catholic faith can be. But it could so easily be that the Catholic Church kind of goes in the other direction. And it's very cool to see That the Pope is doing shit that I support as well. It's also very funny that, like, Trump and Vance are, like, trying to, like, start a, like, war with the Pope or whatever. Unfortunate enemy placement, dude. I hate these fucking things. Maybe I can get them to fall off or something. I think these guys have pretty good tracking. It's like the only other choice I had was to run away from him, which probably would have been fine, but... God, I hate that fucking enemy so much, dude. Alright, fuck it. We're just starting a new one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that we killed Manus, you know? Doesn't fucking matter. The hardest fucking thing in this game is the enemies. Boy. It's one of those things where it's like, I thought I might be able to stagger him and not have to worry about it as much, but... Really hard to fight those guys when you have, like, that level of defense and not a whole lot of armor and stuff, and... I honestly probably should have just run from him and tried to get him stuck on some geometry later. Alright, let's see if we got this run for sure, chat. This is absolutely going to be the run. So much so that I'm going to name this one The Run. We're experiencing the run. Starting off really good with a good build here. Grass Crest Shield. Interesting. Grass Crest Shield. Interesting. Real stinky, dude. I guess we'll go with Hunter because there's the bow. So we can leave the bow there. That's a good shield, but we are going to be pretty fucking heavy. Let's go Slim so we lose a little of the weight there. But yeah, I'm really stoked. There's a big major project that I've had going on at work for like over a year now that's been looming over me, and I can finally close the book on that one and start. And it was like a load-bearing project as well, where other projects were dependent on it getting done. So I'm feeling real good that that is out of the way now. I think we do want to probably grab the shield, although it sounds like Ornstein or Smo or someone. Well, I guess it's Demon Fire Sage. Chat, we'll be able to do the drop attack on him. My favorite thing in Dark Souls is drop attacking this enemy. Halberd, pretty good weapon. Also, it's nice that we can kind of loot immediately. We haven't really done any looting this stream, so. Saw a good video about enemy pathing quirks in Dark Souls 1 today. Hell yeah, that sounds interesting. Who did that video? I kind of want to check that out myself. Was it the Catalyst one? I know Kata talked about the one, the path of the one hollow that opens the door and how you can get them to go to the lever. I think we're fine on Estus. So we're not going to pick this up because it's a bow. We can save that for later. Goddamn fucking bone wheels, dude. I don't think he can revive bone wheels, but... Okay, just making sure. Skeleton in here? I wasn't able to get in there because of my weird equipment load. Alright, we're not gonna fight the snake guy. Set up the switch for your fiance. Hell yeah. You know what's really fun to do in Dark Souls on Switch? Give the fair lady 60,000 humanity. If you're ever looking for a fun couples night with the fiance. Is it still 30 FPS? Yes, it is. I believe it is. I don't think they updated, they didn't like patch it or anything. I'm really bad at telling the difference though. I think I tried with like air roll setup. Oh, loot. Loot. I'm forgetting. The fucking snake guy's gonna come out here and kill my ass. That's a good first ring to pick up. Real good for early game. We can clear out the graveyard as well. Let's go ahead and do this. See what Petrus has got. Get bonus souls, baby! You don't have Nintendo Online, so you can't connect anyways. I wonder if I have a family plan membership slot available that I could give you. Not giving Nintendo any more money than you have to. That's totally fair. If I still have spots in my family plan QQ, I can let you know.
No.
It's like I'm already paying for it. I might as well hook the homies up, you know? I don't think any of these are worth... I don't think Soul of a Brave Knight. I think that's exactly 5,000. Oh, nice. Cool. You can feel it in your bones. What bones? It might be something else that you're feeling. I can't... Okay, fuck yeah. I guess I'm just gonna loot, and if I can't loot the... If I get a shitty weapon and I can't loot the graveyard, whatever. We are even heavier, chat. Of course, yeah. Always happy to offer that. Is this just... Are we, like, going full Black Knight? Not loving the equipment load, I'll be honest. Not loving what I'm seeing down there, if I'm being honest. Holy trousers. Ooh! We're gonna spin to win, dude. We're going Beyblade mode. I assume this is what Beyblades are. Oh, dude, I'm fucked. God, my fucking stamina regen is dog shit. I am the greatest gamer of all time. Look at that. Neither of them dropped humanity for me. How nice. Is there a fucking third one? Are you kidding? At least we can kill this weirdo. Whoa! Alright, I might have been a little too confident. Chat, I got a quick question. What the fuck was that? I think my character just died of natural causes. I think my character, like, had a heart attack or something. I don't know what the fuck that was. Whatever. Alright, note to self, don't fuck with that enemy. Chat, bad news, that wasn't... In fact, that was not the run. So that means surely this one will be the run. Lucky number 158. Here we go, baby. Does that thing have an AoE attack that just didn't render because we were in a different spot that's not Blighttown? You got COVID, so your bones were not to be trusted. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it hasn't been too rough. I hope the symptoms aren't too bad. And I hope you recover soon. COVID's rough. I've had that shit twice, I think. Maybe 3 times. Lucerne. I don't like that hammer at all. Alright, chat, we're getting a bunch of loot runs. I think we might save the blood shield. None of the games you have need to play online at the moment? Hell yeah. How many Dark Souls do I got? Just the one, I think. They only made one of these games, so I only got the one. Actually, I got 2. I got Prepare to Die Edition and Dark Souls Remastered. So I have one good one. I have one good Dark Souls. Got an updated glasses prescription today. Do they finally work? There's more than one that you have? Damn. Okay, we're gonna be fighting 4 kings. Your eyes are even more fucked up than they originally thought. Jesus Christ. What is this, like the 3rd or 4th opinion now? Like, I hope that all gets figured out soon. That sounds like a goddamn annoying nightmare. Video is by Domo. Oh, okay. Cool. I'll have to check that out, Pajo. 4th? Jesus. Surely the 4th time is the charm, right? 4 kings here is kind of ideal. Not too hard of a start, and it gets them out of the running so we don't have to worry about them in, like... I don't think we can toxic the 4 kings, right? Is it worth getting the Pyromancer's Glove? This fucking game, dude. We're just gonna run to the bonfire. DPS check, boss. Well, luckily, in this Rando Zephyr, the only instance of scaling is in the asylum, so it's not just like completely unmanageable immediately. You should get contacts. It will fix like 100% of the issues. I really like my contacts. I mean, I've been wearing them since like the 3rd grade. I say that as I'm wearing my glasses and have been for the past several weeks. But yeah, I used to only wear contacts. I just got a nice pair of prescription glasses finally, so... And I've been too lazy to take out my contacts at night. Which I do not recommend doing. Do not sleep in your contacts. That shit sucks. They told you to get hard permeable ones. Interesting. That's, my mom and dad both used the hard contacts. I didn't know that those were still a thing. You got fitted contacts? They're so uncomfortable you couldn't? I just get, like, the default ones. Like the regular ass ones. I'm pretty lucky in that sense. And both of my eyes are like close enough with the prescription. Okay, this guy's easy enough to kill. They're both close enough that I don't really need to remember like which one goes in my right eye and which one goes into my left eye, which sounds like wouldn't be too hard to remember, but with my ADHD, I just like am so bad at like all of that shit. Blood Shield would be good here for the AoE attack, but... It's fine, because he's not going to do it. Yeah, I really like getting a late game boss here, especially 4 kings, because I've had instances where 4 kings are fully powered up, like their normal level, at like the Bell Gargoyles, where I'm just like, well, guess I'm gonna look around for a good weapon. Dude, he goes so far with that. 4 Kings is also one of the bosses that we fight in No Wrong Warp, so I'm relatively familiar with the fight. And we just get all this fun downtime. FK means free kings. It's true. We're freaking. It's the freaking weekend. Baby, I'm about to have me some fun. Okay. Okay, I can't fully block that at all, actually, with the club. Chat, we should be in the club. Got the club classics. It's going to be a rare instance of the 4 kings total. Yo, what's up, Dez? Not having the 4 kings music is criminal? I got good news for you, Dez. Even if I had the music on, it would be the Asylum Demon music. So it would be criminal either way. That is, you can blame Matt for that one, not me. Alright, chat, let's get to looting. We have the Pyromancer's Glove that we can come back for. And we have the Blood Shield, just in case we run into Gwyn. They don't make soft contacts strong enough for your eyes. Damn, what is your prescription for the contacts, if you know offhand? Titanite Chunk, nice. They want you to pay $60 just to learn to put them in. Just watch a YouTube video. It does take a little while. Yeah, this music is randomized. It's randomly playing Silk Song. You also have small eyes, apparently. Interesting. Small eyes realize... Oh, man. One of my favorite items to pick up immediately. That's so good. It's really good to have that at this level. Fucking Dist gets to that well and picks up the goddamn Lord Vessel, and I get the fucking heaviest goddamn shield in the game. I mean, I guess it could... I should count my blessings. It could be Havel's Great Shield. No. That's a weird way of saying shuffle.
No.
Only. Alright, Petrus. 2,000 Twinklin. We could also just go right back. If we really need to, we can go and get the Blood Shield. I would really like to save the Blood Shield for another time, though. We also need to go, like, unless we do that horrible jump to get back, we would have to go through Andre. Morningstar is better than the club. We should be in the club.
Help me. Help me.
Does this count as a voice?
Help me.
That sounded exactly the same. Does that count as a sound? It might be a sound. Yo, you defeated Draglord? Hell yeah. That's a fucking hard fight.
Help me.
There we go.
Help me. Help me.
Negative 5.5 cylinder. So I don't know what the cylinder means, but my
Help
prescription
me.
is negative 6.25 or negative 6.5. But I would imagine that the hard ones are probably better for like your specific eye stuff. Cylinder is astigmatism. Okay, that's probably the difference there. I forget how all of that works. Yours are like negative 8.5. Yeah, and I have like the best eyesight of anyone in my family, weirdly as well. Help me. I wish that was voices, because having sounds dimed would be a fucking nightmare. Hey! We're slightly better. We can do this. I don't know what strength we need for that, but... Alright, so far the graveyard's not looking too bad. We got a spear, which we can't use, which is good. An even better weapon that we can't use. Bro, come on, man! It's fitting music for this. God fucking damn it. Yeah, Painted World, Torch Hollow. Yeah, what's the fucking... I mean, I guess the odds are pretty good. There was a pretty tame graveyard otherwise, but... Dude, just flushing all of these fucking runs that start with, like, really hard bosses. Oi, goddamn. God damn it. That shit sucks, dude. It fucking sucks. $159, baby. Fighting enemies with what weapon, Dez? I would love to fight enemies. With the Mailbreaker that I can't use? I agree. I agree. We should start fighting. You guys just hate light. Yes, exactly. I mean, fair. Yeah, Torch Bro. Harder than Four Kings, dude. Yeah, we'll fight enemies now, baby. Not even looking at the other shit. We'll be a little heavy, but fuck it. Hang on a sec. Okay, he's got a dumb hat. Is it the same equipment load for the dumb hat or like the veil? I mean, I'm gonna play as the female character anyway. I said we weren't gonna look, but what is that? Dark Hand? That sucks. Yeah, there's very few instances. Like, Thief is also different for female versus male, I'm pretty sure. Yo, power stancing. Deprived looking pretty good, too, but... We got a PB to get, chat. We're gonna go Big Head Delta Farmer. Braided. With gray. This is the run. Listen to how epic this music is, guys. It's perfect. The build-up. Yeah, QQ, I really hope that the eye doctor shit gets all sorted out. That sounds like such a fucking nightmare. Is this Dark Wraith armor? Yeah. Pretty cool. Fashion's looking pretty good. We got the dumb hat, but... Who are we fighting? We're gonna hold the shield off here, I think. We're gonna hold the shield off mainly because the fuck. Maybe he'll drop something good right away. Today's movie is Stargate. You've been watching one movie each night? Hell yeah. It might have made us a little lighter. Was Little Nicky? I haven't seen Little Nicky in years, but I recently rewatched Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison, so I'm kind of on an Adam Sandler kick. I feel like the main part that probably doesn't hold up in Little Nicky is probably just Rob Schneider being in it. Fuck that guy. Looks like Happy learned how to putt. Uh-oh. That's what I'm going to say when I get past five bosses in this godforsaken challenge. Popeye's chicken is the shiznit. I need to... I don't think I've seen Little Nicky since, like, when it came out on VHS, because I'm a fucking boomer. No, I don't want to kill the worm guy. I hate the worms, dude. What a goddamn cacophony of fucking bullshit, dude. I'm so glad Matt fixed this AI. I'm just so happy. I don't even need to be up here, but I do want to fight the Titanite demon. I don't want to fight the Titanite demon. Rio said he also said he doesn't think he's seen it. Yeah, it must be a 36-year-old born in January thing. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way, dude. I was almost so goddamn mad, dude. I was almost so fucking mad. It wouldn't have been that bad because we would have just reshuffled, like no problem, but goddamn it, that would have been so annoying to have to do. It would have been a good clip. It would have been a good clip. Just the fucking comedy of how long it took. It just reminds me of like Ned Flanders coaching and Homer throwing the beer at him. Doesn't she say only, or did I skip it? I forget where she says only. She says only, yes. How long does it take? It felt like... in the first cutscene? Okay, so I fucked it up. When you're like walking up to the nest or whatever. Damn, dude, we're at the end of this soundtrack already? Shit. I hear a butterfly, I think. Let's just go to the Hollow Knight soundtrack. Renovated. I don't want to listen to... I want to listen to the fucking... I don't want Rain and Snow. Relaxing soundtrack. Can we just have the fucking... I don't trust YouTube playlists. Because they'll splice in some fucking pop music every now and then. I like just listened to it the other day, man. I need to just get my iPod. Fucking hook up my iPod to my stream. Here we go. Complete edition. Much better. Na, na, na. Alright, let's see. I'm afraid to attack like other enemies because I feel like it might just hit the butterfly. I don't think it would be too hard to... Dude, is his wing gonna knock me off when I'm talking here? That would be pretty funny. Your phone decided it doesn't want to let you transfer files through a USB cable today. Can't even access the USB preferences to try and let me. Do you have an iPhone? That sounds like an iPhone. That just sounds like an iPhone for the past 17 years. Yeah, I agree. That shit sucks. No, it's a Pixel. I don't love that we took damage and already have to use Estus, but I guess it's fine. We're actually coming up on another bonfire, so it shouldn't be an issue. And the notification that used to let you choose does not show up anymore? God damn. That's cool. Yeah, I work in tech, so there's a whole bunch of shit like that happening constantly. Just like, oh, you really like this console that you've been working in for the past fucking 20 years of your career? Well, guess what? It's completely different now, and it sucks, and it doesn't work the way that it did, and you need to pay for a subscription for it now. Enjoy. Have fun supporting this for all your end users. Your boomer trait is that you're going to get a flip phone. I am also a Luddite. So we do need to heal here, because I do not fuck with this clam. I do not fucking trust this clam. Somehow got away from that without taking more damage. Alright, here's a dog. I don't think it's a DLC dog. Lucky. True beauty is now you can have Anorlando archers in Blighttown, Rafters, Sens, Hollows, and Anorlando. So the main place that sucks is when the archer is in Firelink. Sen's Fortress, I think, is actually pretty comfy. Because a lot of the enemies don't really know how to deal with the blades, so they'll just run into the blades and get knocked down. Now, going into the goo at the bottom of Sen's, not looking forward to having to do that. They fucked everything up. Damn. That sucks, Dez. Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. It like... Working in IT is so miserable because of shit like that. It's like constant. Corporations just learned like they could charge a subscription fee and make it so that you don't actually own any of your software, and they can just kind of change it whenever they want. And they can like charge for courses on how to even use their software. I'm talking specifically about Microsoft. Like, for so many reasons, fuck Microsoft in general. But in this particular instance, I just want to say fuck Microsoft because you need to get, like, a certification to be able to, like, support, like, Azure or whatever the fuck they call it now. Okay, so he's a... Daughter of Chaos is a dragon butt. Use the same copy of Microsoft Word 2003, so they forced everyone to update to Office. Yep. I was around when I used to be able to manage Exchange servers, like on-premises, like specific, like you would actually own your Exchange server, and like that had its own downsides, but it wasn't like software based at all. Like your mailbox size could be whatever you want it to be. I think we also maybe don't want to fight this guy. He should be fine, actually. Give me nothing good. Yeah, Illusory had the Silver Knight sniping him when he was sitting at the bonfire. Yeah, he also sat in a spot where it wouldn't hit him, which I was like, fuck, man, that's a really good strat. I don't know if that'll work for every placement that the Archer could be, but... Grew up using Windows XP. It was peak. Yeah, when I started in the IT industry, there were companies still using XP and refusing to go to Windows 7, and I did not blame them. Yo, right on. Enjoy Stargate. Good to see you, Des. Thanks for hanging. I hope it's a good movie night. I don't think I've ever seen Stargate. Yeah, I loved Windows XP, though. Alright, there's a skeleton. We've learned not to fuck with this gargoyle until we can do a lot of damage. I feel like I don't want to fuck with him until I have, like, a Black Knight weapon or something. Nowadays, even Windows 7 sounds like a dream. That's true. Even Windows 10, like... I was a late adopter to Windows 10 because I hated it. But it's better than Windows 11. Yo, my man's packed to the gills. He's got a vermifuge as well. He's got Twinkle in. Does he have any demon? He doesn't have any demon, but... He's got a shield. And stone armor. We'll save the Nameless Soldier one. Having Alluring Skulls early is pretty good, though. All right. We can buy more skulls. I want your skulls. I need your skulls. Expensive humanity. He's got an egg vermifuge. Let's just buy... Okay, so he only has one twinkling, but we'll have that in our back pocket, I guess. And we can buy the rest as skulls in case we got a homeward bone. It's crazy how, like, you see a gargoyle in this part of the game and you're like, I got this shit, and then you just immediately get fucked up. And by you, I mean me. I don't know if these guys are affected by... Doesn't appear like they are. Your brain wants to cut its tail. That's true as well. It's also surprisingly difficult to not cut the tail. Anyone see who that is? We can't immediately see who it is, so that's concerning. We'll do a little more scouting. Okay, that's a skeleton that will revive, so we're just running the other way. Since I can't see what's on that bridge, it's probably not something worth fighting. There's a necromancer somewhere along that path. You hope that the rift and lack of trust between the EU and the US will push everyone in Europe to adopt more open source software. I think that would be great. That would be ideal just for the world in general, you know? An adaptation for Linux. I do need to, like, get more into Linux and just get good with it. It would be really helpful for my job as well. We have some Linux servers that I have to work in that I'm, like, competent in, but... You believe France is phasing out Slop products for government use? Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean... It definitely feels like we are in the fuck around and find out aspect of the world. Okay, there's a... Was there... Yeah, there's a dragon butt over there. There's a... Is that a DLC giant? Now, is this also going to be one that... Dude, the Hollow Knight music is so good. I agree. The DLC giant... We already went to Andre. I don't know if he... I think we can kind of just run past him, honestly. Tree! Alright, we got a Giga Boar. We could get bored here real bad. I think he doesn't aggro, though. We could also Alluring Skull if we need to. You've heard the latest Linux OS is super easy even for dummies like you. So I could definitely use like a more user-friendly version of Linux, but the issue is that a lot of the stuff that I would need to use Linux for at work is all command line. So I would want to just like, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound type of thing. I would like to just go all in. The reason I'm not very good at Linux, I did study it in college, but my teacher literally lied on his resume to get the job. He was a Unix guy. And he was like, yeah, Unix, Linux is kind of the same thing. So I told them that I do know Linux, but we're kind of just going to learn together. And we're like, okay, I mean, it's the IT industry. It's probably fine. He'll, like, learn faster than us and help us out when we have questions. And then we would ask him questions because, like, the labs that we were doing would have instructions and we would follow the instructions completely. But it would be in a different syntax because, like, the lab was written, like, 5 years ago and never updated, so the commands that we were trying to run just wouldn't work. Like, straight up just didn't work. So we'd ask him about that. I hear a dragon butt as well, of course. And his response was, you know, like, my class was all guys. And he was just like, you know, you guys seem like the type of guys who are, like, real alpha males, you know? Like, if you want to solve a problem, you can figure it out yourself. And I just, like, raised my hand. I'm like, all right, if I'm an alpha male who can figure out these things by myself, why the fuck did I drive 50 minutes with gas money that I don't have to sit in your fucking class for 3 hours to have you tell me that I can just learn this by myself? What the fuck am I here for? So yeah, he didn't last too long as a professor. And those semesters were weird. They were only like 12 weeks. So he lasted 4 weeks. And then we had a 2-week lull of just not having a teacher because they were trying to find one. Then we got a teacher who actually knew his shit and tried his best, but we were halfway through the fucking year. Like, through the course. And having to catch up. So our, the school was just like, everyone gets an A. Enjoy your A. And I was like, I would enjoy knowing how to fucking do Linux. But I can't learn it on my own off to the side when I'm working and also in school. I was so fucking pissed. Could you believe that that school was actually a scam? Can you guys believe that ITT Tech was a scam school? Oh, yeah, Paho. You don't have to, like, make that distinction. I fully agree. I'm the same exact way with just... Anytime people talk shit on America, I, as an American, do not take any kind of offense to it, because I'm like, yeah, the people in America that you hate, I also fucking hate. Learn to tighten up the graphics on level 3? I did not, unfortunately. Alright, let's see who we got here. Surely we've had enough bad luck today that this will be like Asylum Demon and we can get an easy 40k. We can actually go and kill some bosses and it's not going to be, you know, 4 Kings or fucking Gwyn or Artorias or Manus or Calamite. It's going to be Iron Golem. It's going to be Asylum Demon. Either way, this is pretty good. If it's Stray, it's doable. That's fine. I just need to make sure... He does jump away, and it's very annoying, but... Yeah, not an ideal... We don't do a whole lot of damage, and he is very tanky, but... See, yeah. Someone currently in higher education, it's all bullshit. I fully believe it. It sucks. It's a real shame. It's like we are, at least here in America, we are living in an age of just like stupidity. The era of fucking the dumbest shit in the world. And it's like, it'd be really nice to just have education actually taken seriously. Yeah, at least it's not Stray and Butterfly, that's true. See, Stray for the most part, like, is doable. It's just the one attack that he has at a distance is really fucked. And, like, my stamina regen's really bad. Yo, what's up, Lulu? This is good music for this fight. The tail is a good spot to aim for. Listen, guys, all I'm trying to say is I'm working for an hourly wage, and I went to high school and didn't do great. Still, I gotta make more cash. More education is what I'm looking at. When I get a degree, I will make a bigger salary. So now it's time for me to see what college is right for me. I went on the internet and went to Education Connection to find out my direction. I'm trying to like remember the song while also trying to not fucking fumble this fight. Yo, what's up, the bike? Love Cars for Kids. I think that's actually kind of a shitty organization. I do get that you're riffing on the commercial though, and I appreciate it. I'm glad someone knows what I'm talking about, so I don't just sound like a maniac. Yeah, like that attack is just... It might be over. Yep. That's why you really want good DPS against this fucker. Ain't that just the way, chat? Another day, another bunch of bullshit. Staying connected for free with education. This stream has been brought to you by educationconnection.com. Thank you to my sponsors, educationconnection.com. That is, of course, not true. Let me see. Alright. I think that'll do it for the slop for today. I'm gonna go and figure out some dinner. But I hope everyone has a good night. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow, unfortunately. I think I have some shit going on. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday morning. We'll see. I'm gonna try and do as much streaming as I can, because this has been really fun. And anytime I'm spending not doing slop, I really, really want to be playing slop, so. And chat, allegedly, information still to come, allegedly, I might be doing another GDQ hotfix run on Tuesday. So it'll be worth checking out. It'll be a good time. Oh yeah, for sure, Pajo. But yeah, that'll do it for me. I'm gonna end the vertical YouTube stream. And I hope everyone has a good night. We'll end the vertical stream on TikTok and YouTube there. If you're watching the horizontal, we'll still be live, but let's find someone to raid. Also, let's tab out, because we always hear Andre here, and it's a little bit annoying. But yeah, thanks for hanging, guys. This challenge is very maddening, but it's really fun hanging out and talking to you guys. And there's a lot of downtime to talk, and always a good time. Let's see who's streaming, who we can throw a dang old raid over to. Dun, 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 dun. Who do we got? Let's see. How about I throw it over to Cheese Pops? Cheese Pops seems like a really nice dude. Really cool guy. He is, I will say this. He is a Pittsburgh fan. Of course, I'm a Philly fan. A lot of bad blood there, but no, he's a really sweet guy. He's a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, which I respect. But yeah, go say what's up to Cheese Pops. He's doing some Super Mario Maker. Really cool guy. He was just playing through Dark Souls for the first time. I think he was really liking it. He was playing like, I don't know if it was quite 1.0, but it was on Xbox 360, so it was an older patch, and it was kind of a nightmare. But he's a really nice dude. I haven't gotten to catch many of his streams recently, but he's a cool Mario Maker player, and maybe he'll be doing more Souls sometime soon. But he seems like a really sweet dude, so go say what's up. And I will catch you guys next time. Again, I think I'm busy tomorrow, so I can't stream, but I'm going to try and stream maybe Friday, maybe Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to stream as much as I can, so keep your eyes peeled. And Tuesday, May 19th, I might be doing a GDQ hotfix late at night again. A 3-hour run late at night. Elden Ring Night Rain with some buddies. It'll be a good time.